Hi, Joe. Very happy to see you. How are you doing?
Pleasure to be here. Thank you, Aina.
Thank you, Joe. So let's talk about your career and in general. Who are you? And tell me a little bit about yourself and why did you decide to be one of the leaders of PMO Canadian community?
I'd be honored to tell you about this, Aina. I have a lot of passion for the profession of project management. And when I heard about the Canadian PMO community, it was alluring to me because, I live in Toronto, which is the best city in the world, I might add. But I'm proud of this land, but I'm even more passionate about the profession of project management and enabling people to be the best they can be vis-a-vis learning and applying good practices to managing projects, portfolios, and PMOs is what drives me. So I have learned in over 10 years of leading projects that it's important that everybody in the organization is able to do the best that they can. And so I combine that with my previous decade of experiences in training and in human resource management to give me a breadth and depth of business acumen and how businesses manage initiatives, portfolios, projects to achieve their goals. So I'm really, really down with empowering those who want to be better leaders by understanding their organization's goals and objectives and driving business by managing projects that align to that strategy. I've been part of such strategic planning and execution, managing projects in both the public and private sectors in various industries. And I'm really, really proud of my communication and leadership skills, which I think will certainly help in this manner. So I have worked in PMOs before, and I believe that I can speak to the benefits of a PMO, whether it's the Canadian PMO community or others. And given the increasing complexity of projects these days and the need for structured and standardized approaches to project management, I think that experience is going to be very critical. I believe that a PMO provides numerous benefits to an organization. And for the Canadian PMO community, I want to be able to bring that out to people. And I want to be able to show how the PMO can contribute to enhanced project performance, strategic alignment, and business success.
Thank you, Joe. I've heard lots of passion in your words, and I definitely have many more questions on the top of that. But since we have limited time, so I will move on probably with what I am interested the most with building high-performance teams. So how can you help the leaders in the organizations to build high-performing teams? And what is the difference between high-performing team and regular team?
Well, ever since I took a certificate program many, many years ago in adult education, I realized that people have different learning needs, and at the same time, they also have different needs when it comes to the corporate environment. Some want to belong to a team. Some want to show their individual capabilities and enjoy the limelight. And so I think that when we talk about strategy and developing the right acumen to gain success, an organization has to look at how to enhance their team performance. And having a team, as you say, that is regular is significant, but not as good as a high-performing team. The difference being that members within a regular team will perform and perhaps meet their bare minimum and together will collaborate. But when they're in a high-performing team, their passion comes out. They want to do more than just do the minimum. They want to add value and bask in the glory of everybody collaborating together. And so developing a high performance team, I think, takes a lot of time and effort, but it's rewarding in intrinsic manner, and also being able to see the fruits of labor of the team work that's been done. I think that a high performing team is going to be very instrumental to any organization, and that means that there needs to be not just trust and respect, but a way to gel together, a way to collaborate, so that everybody's not just having fun, but also believing in each other and providing results, right? So the mindset is going to be important. And as leaders, we have to influence and persuade and motivate and shape the mindset. And also, we can develop a high-performing team applying agile principles and teach them to be more agile as well. And therefore, they're high-performing in an agile manner. So I think that I have, based on my own experiences of managing teams, I have seen the teams that are regular teams, and I've worked with those to make them high performing just by introducing the idea of not just trust and respect and camaraderie, but also having similar goals and the pursuit of those goals in making something bigger than themselves.
Okay, thank you, Joe. And the final question, very briefly, you've mentioned strategy a few times. And
Yes.
We know that culture eats strategy for breakfast. We also know that without the execution, strategy is just a beautiful PowerPoint slide, but still, we cannot move our business and the organization without a strategy. So could you tell me, please, how do you help leaders in strategic thinking and prioritization, especially during nowadays turbulent time when the reality changes so quickly?
Yeah, I think that in this VUCA world, which is really a world of volatility and uncertainty, ambiguity, it's really important to hone in on what the product or service is that the organization produces, and then to know the people that are going to make use of that product or service. So to understand the client, the customer, means that there should be a strategy of how to gauge what the customer wants and what to do to provide whatever output is needed to appease that customer, to make them not just satisfied but want more. So I think that the strategy is about understanding your organization and where you fit in and how you can enhance the performance of that organization by having a structured approach to providing the service or delivering the product. And it has to show that by applying strategy, there is a clear-cut advantage brought to the organization. So leadership is going to be key. Being able to management has to be able to communicate with each other top down and as well as sideways to develop the vision, the mandate that everybody agrees to, and that collaborative approach has to trickle down from the top to the bottom, and that strategy then will allow people to buy in, which is really key, right? Getting the buy-in from everyone. From senior management through down to those on the front line. And that kind of strategy is going to take time, but it's also going to take the right leadership. And I think I want to be able to develop that strategy mission to be able to ensure alignment to the organization's business strategy. And that's the kind of role I want to play within a PMO or strategy delivery office, or even within business transformation.
Thank you very much, Joe. It was very insightful for me, and I am looking forward for our next connect where I can ask you way more questions I have after this presentation. But for now, thank you very much for talking to me, and thank you everyone who's been watching us. So if you want to know more about our strategy events and gathering and more tips on developing PMO strategy, or move your career from project management to C-suite, follow us in our PMO community in LinkedIn, and also follow our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you, Aina. Yes, we're building something great. Thank you.